entrepreneurs. Welcome to the Mindful Becoming with K Joy, the podcast dedicated to entrepreneurs who know true success starts from within. I'm your host, K Joy, and each episode will dive deep into the art of mindful entrepreneurship, exploring mental health, mindset wellness, and the transformative connections between your gut, heart, and brain. So, take a deep breath, settle into the moment, and let's become more mindful, more balanced, and beautifully aware together. Have you ever felt pressured to have your life completely figured out? Like being a human being meant you had to be perfectly defined, clear, certain, right now. But what if the true beauty of life isn't in having arrived, but in continually becoming? I recently had a realization that's shifted my perspective. I've often heard, and even proudly said to myself, I'm a human being. But lately, I'm realizing a deeper truth. I'm not just a human being, I'm a human becoming. Each of us is constantly changing, growing, and evolving. And here's the thing, this isn't something to resist, it's something to cherish. When we talk about transformation and becoming, there's another piece I've been reflecting on deeply, and that is naivety. By definition, naivety refers to the lack of worldly experience or understanding, a kind of innocence and openness that can leave us, feeling vulnerable. And if I'm honest, I've felt that firsthand. I've always tried to see the good, trusting easily and believing the best in people. While there is beauty and sincerity in that, it's also meant I've sometimes missed important signals, overlooked red flags, and have been susceptible to manipulation or disappointment. Maybe you've also experienced something similar. I think back when I was younger, full of dreams and goals, but so wonderfully naive about the path ahead. I used to cringe at my naivety, and honestly, sometimes I still do. I saw it as a weakness, something embarrassing. Maybe you felt the same way. But what if there's hidden beauty within the naivety? Think about it. Our naivety was the fertile soil from which all our growth has emerged. It allowed us to ask questions, to remain curious, to seek deeper truths. Naivety wasn't something to erase. It was a necessary starting point. But recently, I recognized this as part of my ongoing growth. It's a signpost pointing me toward becoming more discerning and mindful. Here's how I'm embracing that transformation right now. I'm intentionally stepping outside of my comfort zone, traveling more, and connecting deeply with people from different backgrounds. I'm becoming more critical, not accepting everything at face value, and learning to ask meaningful questions. I break down complex situations into smaller pieces, considering consequences carefully and thoroughly before responding. I'm staying informed, seeking mentors who have walked these paths before me, and cultivating a healthy skepticism balanced by intuition. Most importantly, I'm learning to set boundaries and trust my gut instincts. I'm honoring that quiet inner voice that gently nudges me toward wiser, clearer decisions. Consider the butterfly, and if you haven't realized by now, this is my favorite insect. It starts as a caterpillar, right? We all know this. It's vulnerable. It's naive about the vast sky above. But imagine if the caterpillar never embraced the unknown, never surrendered to transformation. It would remain earthbound forever, wouldn't it? Unaware of the wings and its beauty it was born to have. Instead, it instinctively wraps itself in darkness and uncertainty inside the chrysalis, without guarantees, trusting a process it cannot yet fully understand. In that darkness, something extraordinary happens. A creature capable of flight emerges. Much like the butterfly, our moments of uncertainty and struggle, those times we feel naive, lost, or stuck, they are essential chapters in our story of becoming. The truth, none of us are really ever truly finished. And isn't that freeing to know? Embracing our ongoing transformation means embracing all that we don't know yet about ourselves, our dreams, and our potential. So, today, let's stop shaming ourselves for not having all the answers. Let's find gratitude in our past naivety, for it opened doors we didn't even realize existed. Let's lean into transformation, trusting the beauty of our process. I invite you to take a deep breath now and ask yourself, what part of my becoming can I lovingly embrace right now? Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Philippians 1:6. Being confident in this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Jesus Christ. This verse reminds us that our journey is part of a meaningful, intentional process. Because growth isn't about immediate perfection, it's about honoring every moment of the journey, knowing each stage has value. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your story. Leave a comment sharing one moment in your life where your naivety turned into beautiful growth. And if you're on this journey of becoming alongside me, don't forget to subscribe and become part of this mindful, supportive community. If you're tuning in from Spotify, do subscribe to my YouTube channel at KJoy Keeping It Simple. And if you're tuning in with me from YouTube, you can find this episode along with others at The Mindful Becoming with KJoy. The links can be found in the description below. Also, check the description below for my list of recommendations on books to help you become more mindful as an entrepreneur. Remember, life is not about having arrived. It's about continually becoming. And in that, there is so much freedom, joy, and beauty. And there you have it, my beautiful mindfulpreneurs. As always, remember to stay focused, stay connected, and always choose joy. All right, guys, until the next one. Bye.